Kevin Kraus, 6-5, the victory tonight. Pretty big crowd, over 2,100 fans. Did you sense any nerves early on from your group?
Maybe a little bit of nerves, maybe a little bit of waiting with the home opener. I think home openers are tough, in dealing with that, but I thought eventually our team got going.
It was a special teams first period, and the power play looked really good. Penalty kill gave up a couple of goals. So what did you see on those in terms of the goals for and then the goals against?
I thought both power plays were very well tonight, and both penalty kills not so much. I think it just comes down to our penalty kill just not blocking enough shots. A couple shots get through that, just get in front and go in the net. I mean, Ty was, very well screened, and we got to block those shots for him.
There's a lot of depth on this group. I know that's something the coaching staff wanted to put together. Last night it was the Lansdale, Evans, and Williamson line. Tonight, though, it was Wisnowski, Lambert, and Stapley. What did you see in their game that made them look so dangerous?
I thought they were just playing aggressive. They kept it a little bit more simple. I thought last night they were just trying to make those pretty plays, where tonight, they just went after the net and crashed the net, and they got a couple greasy ones, and I think that'll just make them feel good about their game tonight and move forward.
The young line of Swetlikoff, Prokop, and Bilodeau got in on the scoring last night in a fine form. Prokop got a huge goal earlier on tonight to make it 4-4. How important are those contributions from some of the younger players?
I think it's huge. It's tough in a game like tonight where there's a lot of specialty teams, and I don't think quite yet that they're playing on the power play and the penalty kill. So it's good for them to chip in 5-on-5 and give themselves some confidence too going into here.
This is the only home game in the month of September. No home games until October the 7th, so lots of kilometers to put on these guys and playing in some tough buildings. What can some of these guys expect, and how are they going to come out with some success?
Yeah, I think especially next weekend is going to be tough, going to a tough building in Merritt and then have to get on the bus, come home, and then get right back on the bus and go down to Wenatchee, which is always a tough environment as well. So it'll be good. It'll be a good test for our group, and I think we'll find out our true colors for sure.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Brett Stapley, 6-5 victory for your team at home. Seemed a little bit easier on the road with a 5-1 victory. It was a little touch and go at times. What did you see from your guys' performance tonight to put up 6 goals?
Yeah, I know. I thought it was just a really good effort all around. Last night in Salmon Arm, I think we were a more organized team, and tonight they came out with a pretty good effort. So we had to top that, and pretty back and forth game. But we got the victory at home, so that's what matters.
Any nerves coming in? I mean, 2,100 fans that were ready to see you. They know they're not going to see you for another month, so they really looked like they were into it. Were there any nerves up and down the lineup tonight?
Yeah, definitely a little bit of nerves. First home game, since last season, right? So we had a good crowd tonight, and it's the only home game really in September, so it's a good thing to see all those fans come out tonight.
Your line with Jimmy and Tanner were in on 5 of 6 goals, including the game winner and the shorthanded goal as well. What was clicking tonight?
Everything. Everything was going well tonight. I think we're starting to get more comfortable with each other, and it's good to see that.
I'm going to ask you on the spot a little bit. Your brother on the other side put up 3 points. You had 4. Any sibling rivalry there?
Yeah, a little bit. It's good to see that. I think he scored his first goal in a long time. So, you're playing against him, but at the same time, it's not bad to see your brother score. So,
thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Jimmy Lambert, 2 goals in a matter of 2 minutes, and a couple of big ones. 1 shorthanded, 1 game winner. You set that up on purpose?
No, I mean, everything happens for a reason. We definitely didn't quit tonight, and that's kind of what we want throughout the whole season. Just never quit, and when things get tough, just keep moving forward, and everything will pan itself out. So,
strange hockey game. I mean, you guys were trailing for the brunt of it until you tied it up on the shorthanded goal, but it never really seemed like you guys were out of it. What was working well to keep you guys in the game?
I mean, we had a great crowd tonight. I think that also helps. They were behind us the whole night. Ty might have had a couple he wanted back, but he was always back there standing on his head, so it was always good to have him back there. And I guess we kind of had puck luck. I mean, might have been bouncy ice out there, but things were going our way, and the puck ended up in the back of the net quite a few times, so that's always a good thing.
Your line contributed 5 of 6 goals. Are you starting to see the chemistry? I mean, you already have it with Brett playing with him last year, but now the inclusion of Tanner on that line, how do you guys gel well?
Yeah, well, he kind of plays the same style of game as Stevie Jandrick as last year. I mean, he's got tons of speed. He just goes to the net, physical guy. He just goes to the right areas, and it's always good to see your line have success. So it was good tonight.
Didn't seem like